Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn Oracle reading. As always, take what resonates, leave what does not. I have my cleansing crystal and my rose quartz on top of my Whispers of Love cards. So we're going to use those today for the reading. If you are interested in any of the cards that I'm using, the links are down below. All right, so we have the current situation. We have do something for someone, give your attention to another, and that is being crossed by slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. All right, and then we have what do you need to focus on? We have love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. What are you leaving behind? We have choose love. You always have choice. Make yours with love. I feel like now you're choosing things to do things or your relationships for the wrong reasons. For some reason, that just came to mind. That message just came through. All right, what we have, your strengths is forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. In the near future, we have true love. This love is a once in a lifetime. Advice, we have spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. The environment, we have embrace your emotions, allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. That's not easy for Capricorn to do. I'm a Capricorn sun and a Capricorn rising, so it's like getting in touch with your feelings and your emotions. Sometimes that feels awkward, but once you start to train yourself to do it, it becomes more normal. Hopes and fears, we have look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. I love it. And then the potential outcome, we have new love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work, prospects, or for spiritual growth, right? So it could be with a relationship with a person. It could just be that you know, you found that spiritual connection. It could be something that you love to do as far as work, and you're like, I'm so happy, I love doing this. And then we have the overall energy. We have the heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Definitely, that's what's going on here. And in order to work through this, what else is going on? Getting to the heart of the matter. And that's kind of what this reading is about. I feel that with this, the current situation and this slow down, I feel like you're really busy. Of course, this time of the year, everyone's very busy and we have a lot on our plate, a lot on our mind. We have a lot going on. We have, you know, family get-togethers and all of the things that we have to do. But I feel like it's take that time, even if it's just 30 minutes, and to slow down and to focus on yourself and to like kind of bring it in, right? Rein it in, slow down. And I feel like it's, even though this says do something for someone, that someone can be yourself. Like if you're, which I'm a big proponent of self-care, doing those things that make you happy, doing those things that make you feel good. Because when you feel good about yourself, like you want to share that. You want to share that with other people. And you're like, I want other people that I care about to feel the same way. And it feels good to give back. But I feel like you're really busy. I feel like you have a lot going on. I feel like you have a lot on your mind. And I feel like you need that time to slow things down and to focus on yourself. We have, what you need to focus on is we have love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. The reason why you want to slow down and you want to focus on yourself is because it provides a sense of security and self-worth. It helps bring up your confidence. It helps bring up that confidence that you have within yourself that says, you know what, I am looking out for myself. I am making better choices for myself. I'm not putting myself in situations that are not good for me, or that are not going to have a positive result, or that are not going to make me feel good. Sometimes we have a tendency to do those things. And we're like, why did I do that? Like, I already knew that I wasn't going to like to do that. I already knew that I didn't want to do that. I already knew that that was something, or that was someone, or that was a situation that wasn't going to turn out good, but I forced myself. There are times when we have to push ourselves in order for ourselves to grow and go out of our comfort zone, but there are also times where like we just know, okay, I know this is not a situation I need to be in, right? So it's kind of differentiating between those two things. Is this something that is going to help me grow and I'll be proud of myself for doing it, or is it something that's going to make me feel like I've just taken 3 steps back, right? So I feel like that's the reason why you need to slow down, you need to focus, you need to have that time for yourself, and just kind of rein it all in, to give yourself that that sense of security and say, I know I've got my own back, that I'm not going to make myself do something or push myself to do something that I feel uncomfortable with. And I feel that that's important to have within yourself and to be able to trust yourself. Past or what you're leaving behind, you always have a choice. Make yours with love. That I feel like in the past you were making those good decisions for yourself, but you've gotten away from that. And that's what you need to get back to. That before you used to make, maybe better decisions or better choices, or you were doing better, but it's almost like, it's kind of like, well, for me, it's like I'll eat really good and I'll have salads and I'll eat healthy and I'll stay away from sugar and carbs and potato chips and all that. And then all of a sudden I'll have like one piece of candy, or I'll have a couple potato chips, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my gosh, that's all I can think about. And I'm buying potato chips again and candy and all of that. And I'm like, oh, I've gotten off track. And then I keep saying, okay, tomorrow I'm going to start. Tomorrow I'm going to start. But then it comes to a point where it's like, okay, it's going to start today. And I'll go in my cupboard and I'll just dump stuff out, and I'll be like, okay, it's got to start now. It's got to start today, because I love the way that I felt when I was eating healthier, when I was eating better. I love the way my clothes fit. I love the way I felt. I felt more energetic. I was sleeping better at night. I wasn't having hot flashes. It's like, okay, that's where I want to get back to. It felt so good to be like that. So even though the candy and the potato chips are a temporary, I'm happy, but eating healthier is a longer span of feeling happy and feeling better. Your strengths, we have forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. I feel like you're good at forgiving. That I feel like you realize that when you hold on to things, that it's only hurting yourself and it's not hurting the other person. I feel that when you forgive, you truly forgive. Do you forget? No. But I feel like you're like you realize that this is not going to serve me if I keep holding on to this anger. In the near future, we have true love. This love is once in a lifetime. Definitely, I feel like this could be a reconnection with someone, because you've worked on yourself and you're caring for yourself and you're looking out for yourself, right? That you're loving yourself, that you're able to have better relationships, better connections with the people that you care about. And because you're able to express yourself, right? Which is over here, embracing your emotions, speaking your truth and saying, this is how I feel. This is what I need. This is what I want. This is what makes me feel good. Things may change in the future, but at this time, this is what works for me. And this is the way things have to be. And it could be a new relationship that comes in for you that's very close. It's a true love. It's a once in a lifetime, because you've worked on yourself first. You've prepared yourself, and you've done your work within yourself, and you say, this is what I deserve. I deserve a true partnership. I deserve a relationship where there's communication on my part and that person's part, like whatever those things that you want within that relationship, you're able to attract that because you've got that going on within yourself. We have the advice, which is spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. It's an inner feeling. It's a connection. And I feel like it kind of goes with this true love, this connection that you have with this person that is on many different levels. And having a connection like that, I feel is that vulnerability that you have to be able to, again, allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. So it's like being able to let your emotions and your feelings come out, and being able to give that and be vulnerable to that other person, so that person can be vulnerable to you. And that's what creates a deeper connection, that That's what see, my brain is going too quick and my mouth is not fast enough. That's what brings in deeper connection, is when you're able to be vulnerable to that person, and that person protects you and they look out for you. They don't use the things that you say against you, right? That you're both on the same level. And that's what creates a deeper connection, is because you're both understanding that you're both vulnerable, but you're both protective. And so you're looking for that in a person, and you're saying, okay, a lot of times we pick people that are emotionally unavailable, and sometimes we're that way too. I know I've definitely been that way, emotionally unavailable. I think that I'm okay, but I know that I'm not. But I'm definitely working on that, and I'm getting better. And being emotionally available means that you have a deeper connection and a stronger connection with that person. Again, the environment, working on embrace your emotions. The way that you feel, you don't have to make excuses. And if people around you don't understand that, or they don't get that, or they say negative things to that, then you have to look at those relationships and say, do I really want this person in my life? Because they're making me feel bad for the way that I'm feeling. I have a right to my feelings. I have a right to my emotions. I feel the way that I feel. And if that other person can't understand that, then I need to reassess that relationship with that person. Your hopes and your fears, we have look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. You're stronger than you realize, and that's what you have to keep telling yourself, that I'm stronger than I realize, that I can do this, I can push through this, when I put my mind to it, I can make it happen. And that's a mindset that you have to have. And then we have potential outcome, we have new love again. So I feel like these three here are definitely this strong message here. And it could be that new love within yourself, right? Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth, or it could be relationships, right? It's a newfound love for yourself. It's a strong love. You're like, I love myself. I'm going to look out for myself. I'm not going to put myself in situations or around people that do not serve me. And if I have to be around people, I'm going to try and distance them so I have the least amount of contact that I have to. Or that if I have to be around this person and they say things that irritate me, I'm not going to let that get to me. I'm going to try my best to not let that person irritate me. And then we have the heart of the matter. There's something more going on than meets the eye, and I feel like it goes back to your emotions and your feelings and being true to yourself and looking out for yourself and having that deeper connection with yourself and taking that time, right, that quiet time to slow down and say, I need to work on things. I need to release things. I need to focus on things. What do I need to work on? What do I need to do? What makes me happy? What makes me feel good? Choosing love. Love, love, love. Lots of love in this reading. Love that. Love that. Another love. All right, so I'm going to grab a Wisdom of the Oracle. We have loyal heart. Again, we have another heart. Love. Loyal heart. Being loyal and true to yourself. And being loyal and true to yourself. I just feel like that's the most important thing. And surrounding yourself with people that understand that and that get that. And that's what brings in that true love and those connections, those stronger connections. All right, let's grab a Star Dragons for this reading. I feel like this one. We have time. Give yourself time to work through things. Give yourself time to process things. I feel like one more. And we have inspiration. Inspiration. Inspiration can definitely motivate you. What inspires you? What motivates you? What kind of... is there a relationship or someone that you feel inspires you and you're like, wow, I want to be in that same energy as that person. I want to, feel the way that they feel, or I want to, like what inspires you? Inspiration or a goal that you have, right? To inspire yourself, to work yourself towards these goals, right? And finding that true love within yourself and the people that you surround yourself with. I feel like, for some reason, let's grab a animal oracle feel like one more. I keep looking at that deck, so I'm like, well, there must be a message in there for someone. Okay, I feel like these two. So we have Scarab Beetle Spirit, magic works through you without a doubt. Because we have you are stronger than you realize, because magic works through you, and that's again about your own personal strength. And I feel like that goes with the Magician. And the Magician is powerful, and he's magical, and he controls things. And you have to realize that you control who you surround yourself with, who you talk to, your environment that you're living with, what you expose yourself to, what you don't expose yourself to, that you are in control of that. And you have to realize that. And the magic works through you, that if you have a goal and you have something that you want to attain or achieve, that you have the power to make that happen. And that's what you have to believe. And then we have Antelope Spirit, life is speeding up. So again, we have a time. Time is, I feel a couple different things is take time. Realize that change takes time, but also realize to take that time for yourself to slow things down, but also that life is speeding up and it's going by. And do you want to spend any more time in a negative energy or feeling at a loss, right? Do you want to keep spending more time doing that, or do you want to spend more time working on yourself and embracing your emotions and building the life in the world that you want it to be? All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.